guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another video for the channel. I hope you guys are well and safe. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video as much as you can. Thank you very much for doing that. So as you can tell, today's video is all about my breast reduction surgery journey. I have been waiting to do this for years, guys, so I'm pretty much excited to be sharing this journey with you. I hope you guys are going to be more informed about breast reductions. So first things first, I'd really like to apologize for taking such a long time to upload any content. I had a lot of things happening in my life and I couldn't really I didn't really have the time to create any content for you, but I promise I've got a lot in store for you. So for those of you that don't know, breast reduction surgery is actually a procedure that is done on you to reduce the size of your breasts. So the bra that I'm wearing on this video is a size E, so like a E cup. As you can see, my boobs are spilling over, so it didn't really give me that much coverage and support. So for example, if you have huge boobs and they're causing you back pain, shoulder pain, headaches and all of that, this is an option for you to go and get your breast reduced. So this is a 3-week update. This is 3 weeks post operation. I had my surgery on the 25th of August. Today is the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 3 weeks on the dot. Before I had the surgery, I was a size E, like a cup E. So I really used to struggle to get bra sizes. So the only place I was able to find my bra sizes was in the vulva. So whenever I went that side, I had to make sure I get a couple of new bras. It was a struggle. I don't want to lie to you guys, because the bras that I wore were pretty expensive, like maybe 450 for one bra. So it was stressful. It was really stressful, and I wasn't happy with the way I was feeling about myself. My confidence levels were down. There were some clothes that like you see on the mannequin, like this looks very nice, but once you try it on, it's just like your boobs are like, no girl, no. So I'm quite happy about my surgery, and so far I'm healing pretty well. I'm not in that much pain anymore, but I can't do like your hectic everyday life things like lifting heavy things or exercising. I'll only be allowed to exercise after my 6 weeks appointment, and like even the exercising that I'll have to do then is like nothing hectic, no running, no heavy lifting, so just the basic exercises. So how I found out about the surgeon that I used, it was a gym mate of mine that went and had the surgery done. So I basically got all the information from her. What I needed was a motivational letter from my GP stating the reasons why I needed to have breast reduction surgery. So in the letter he wrote that I have constant headaches, back aches and shoulder pains, which are caused by the size of my breasts. Okay, so I went for a consultation with my surgeon. I called the offices before and I was given a date for me to go have my consultation with her. The only thing I paid was 1,000 rand for the consultation. That's it, you guys. So when I got to the consultation, she like pretty much gave me a quick like counseling, so to speak, about like what surgery is, what surgery looks like, what the outcomes may be, what might go wrong with the surgery. So after she gave me the rundown on what breast reduction surgery is, we went ahead and she took photos of my boobs, like how they looked, you know, like the size. Yeah, so she did measure like the size of my boobs. So after measuring and taking pictures of me, she went ahead and wrote a motivational letter to the medical aid. Under my mother's medical aid, which is government employee medical scheme aid. This is one of the medical aids that really like do approve for breast reduction surgery. Most medical aids, I found out, do not approve of it because they see it as cosmetic surgery. They don't really like go through the process of checking if it is like you are having like a serious medical condition that needs to be taken care of. So I was lucky enough that the government employee medical scheme aid was one of the medical aids that do approve for the surgery, and I didn't pay a single cent for the surgery, guys. Believe it or not, I did not pay anything for the surgery. The only thing I had to pay was for my medication. That was a levy of about 36 rand, but that's it. I didn't pay for anesthetics, I didn't pay for a bed at the hospital, nothing. Okay, this medical aid just paid for everything. So it's one of the best medical aids out there. Shout out to Gems. Yeah, their benefits are crazy. So yeah, that's how I got to get my surgery done, like a pre-approval. So what happened after the consultation was a long wait. Like you are not gonna believe, I even gave up on like being approved or anything like that because it took a long time. People normally get approved within like 4 weeks after like the consultation, but you won't believe, I went for the consultation in April and I only got approved end of July for August. So that is a long time. Like I had just taken it out of my mind and had forgotten about it, and I was like, they didn't approve, it's fine. No regrets or nothing like that. It was worth the try. But they contacted me end of July and they had booked for me for the 4th of August. So they called me the Thursday, and the next Wednesday I had to go for the surgery, and that was too short notice for me. So I asked them to cancel because I had plans of going back to work. I asked them to move the surgery for me for sometime around September because that was when I was estimating I'd be done with work. So the person I had spoken to from the doctor's offices had said they will look for another date for me. They ended up booking me for the 25th of August. So the 25th of August I went for my surgery, guys. Yeah, I was so excited. I was so excited that it was finally happening after years and years and years of struggling with clothing, with bras, with, you know, just a lot, like back pains and all of that. So I was finally glad that it was coming to an end. It was a bittersweet moment because I had been used to having these breasts for like basically my whole teenage years. So yeah, it was sad to see them go, but I was pretty excited for the new ones. Okay, so what was required of me before getting booked into the hospital was I needed to do a Culvert test, not more than 72 hours before I have the surgery. So I went on the 23rd of August and got tested for COVID, and then on the 24th I traveled to Johannesburg to go stay over at my sister's place because it was closer to where I was getting the surgery done. So on the 25th in the morning, my sister took me to the hospital. What I had in my hospital bag was pajamas that have buttons, like buttons going down, like for easy access and stuff. And then what I also needed to buy was a support bra. Support bras, like surgical support bras, are pretty expensive. So the other option that I had was to get a sports bra with a zip in the front, like the one that I have on now. I'll show it to you guys later on in the video. But yeah, so I went in. I had to be there before 7 o'clock in the morning. I got there at 5, so I ended up being the first person to get admitted, and there were about 4 or 5 ladies that had also come for the surgery. So after getting admitted, I was sent to my ward. When I got there, I was told to get dressed and ready for theater. So I took off my clothes and got ready for theatre, and I just laid there, and I didn't really have time to have a chat with the other ladies because I was the first one that was going in for the surgery. So I went in for the surgery at around 8 to 9, if I remember well, and I got out at around 2:12. The doctors had come before the surgery just to like see me. She and my surgeon also did measurements of like the sizes, how much she wants to cut down, or how much she wants to cut up. So yeah, after doing all of that, we went into theater and I got operated. So I got out at around 2:12, if I remember correctly. So this was my room at the hospital. There were two of us sharing a room, so the other lady was next to me. I was lucky enough to get a window view, so I could open the curtains and just have a nice view outside. And yeah, so this was my room. That's when the anesthetics started to wear off. So I was able to call my family at around 12 to tell them the surgery went well and I was okay. I wasn't in that much pain, to be honest with you. It was just discomfort. So it wasn't like, yo, crazy pain, yo, I'm dying. No, nothing like that. It was just a mild pain, like a discomfort. So I was pretty much on meds for the rest of the day, antibiotics, pain medication, and yeah, maybe that's why I didn't like really feel that much pain. So I was there overnight, and then the next morning on the 26th of August I got discharged and my sister came to pick me up. I went to her place and then I was there like just laying around and she was taking care of me. But what was annoying is that I had drains like installed on either side of my boobs. So like this side I had a drain and this side I also had a drain. So like it was tubes coming out of my boobs, like that were draining the liquid, the blood, so that it doesn't build up in the boobs and then create like cause infections or anything like that. So I had to walk around with a scuffed-in sort of like handbag type thing that the fluids went into, like, so that was the main drain. So I had to walk around with it for like a week. It was hell because there were like stabbing pains where the tube went in, like in my body, like through my boobs. So I had to also learn how to sleep on my back, which was annoying for a person that sleeps on their stomach. So I had to get used to sleeping on my back and sleeping in an elevated position. So I had a lot of pillows on my back to help get me elevated. So that whole week was just resting, eating, sleeping, just relaxing. So I didn't really have any issues like post surgery. The only problem that I had, or what seemed like it was an issue I didn't know, was the this breast, this one on my right hand side, was draining a lot of blood clots than it was supposed to. Okay, so the one on my left was draining liquid, like how it is supposed to. It's supposed to be draining liquid. So this one went down quick, like very quick, you know. So I was regretting my decision. Like I'd go in front of the mirror and look at my boobs, and this one was smaller than the other one, and I was like, oh my goodness, why the hell did I do this? But the other one pretty much came down like after a few days. So the swelling went down and I was feeling much better. So the other thing that you have to do, like on a full-time thing, so no cheating on this one, you are supposed to wear your bra for 23 hours a day. Okay, yes, you heard me right, 23 hours a day. So if you were a person that was used to just taking off their bra and walking around braless, when you got home, just imagine having a bra on for 23 hours. The only time you are allowed to remove your bra is when you take a shower. So Yeah, that was hard. I must tell you, that was hard, but I'm used to it now because it's been 3 weeks, so I'm used to sleeping on my back. I'm used to having the bra on like 23 hours a day. So and the pain is less now, so it's not really like a terrible feeling anymore. I'm going to insert a clip for you guys for the day I went, like how I looked with my plasters and my drain, and that was the day I had my plasters removed. So that was my first appointment post operation. Okay, so in my mind I was convinced that they were just gonna remove the drains and not the plasters like that was supporting my boobs, but they ended up removing the plasters. So this was me after coming out of theater, and this is how my boobs looked. Okay, so today is day 7, and I'm finally getting these drains removed. Normally it takes about 4 days for you to be able to remove them, but I took longer because I wasn't emptying like as less as required, because I was supposed to empty less than 40 mils on a 24-hour time frame, but I was emptying more than that. So I still am emptying more than 40 mils, but because it's been 7 days, I'm allowed to take these off. So you guys can imagine just walking around with this thing like everywhere I go, like, and a stabbing pain right in your ribs. Like, can you just imagine that? I am pretty excited, like, that these things are finally coming off, because it has been 1 week of hell. So yeah, I'm going to get these removed at the hospital that I did the surgery at, hopefully at the doctor's rooms. But because today is Wednesday and on Wednesday they do surgeries, I doubt I'll be able to get any assistance from them. So I'll probably end up going to the ward that was where I was like admitted for the surgery, to get the nurses to help me to take them out. So yeah, and I must say this has been weird, like seeing your blood all over the place like this, and these weird stuffies here, like blood clots. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is really freaky, and I'm just happy that I am done with this. So yeah, this is how I look on day 7. I still have the plasters on. As you can see, I'm only gonna have them removed this coming Friday for my follow-up appointment, and then yeah, I'll do another video on an update about that. But yeah, this is how my boobs look now. They're much smaller than how they were. For those of you that know me can see that these are much smaller and much nicer and much lighter. So yeah. So this is me after coming back from the hospital. So they ended up removing the plasters as well. So I had to get home and immediately put on this bra for the extra support. My left boob still has feelings like on the nipple, so I can still feel around the nipple. The one that doesn't have feeling is the one on the right, and I'm told it will improve in a couple of months. So one thing that I'm pretty excited about after having the surgery is wearing strapless clothes. Strapless. It was very hard having to go shop for clothes because I never really got anything that fit nice and looked like nice-ish. So I ended up having to buy like your baggy clothes because I'm trying to hide my boobs. And yeah, I'm just excited that it's finally done. And so the funniest thing about having the surgery, guys, is everywhere I go I see boobs. All I see is boobs, guys. Like, I am not joking. I'm not kidding. Like, guys, I can't even look at ladies' faces like this. I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at you in your eyes. My eyes just immediately go to boobs, and yo, it's just a crazy feeling. I cannot explain it. I don't know, I'm just hoping it's gonna go away in a couple of weeks, because I feel like one day bazongiklapha, guys, because it's just obvious that I'm looking at a person's boobs. That is the freakiest thing that has ever come out of the surgery. So I'll probably do an update for you guys after 6 weeks, because I'm going for a 6 weeks update with my surgeon, just to check how my incisions are going. I still have stitches under my boobs. If they haven't fallen off, I'm thinking maybe she will have to remove them in her rooms. So we'll just see with the 6 weeks update what she will say, how things are going, if I'm healing well. And yeah, before I forget, let me show you my boobs. I'm wearing the zipper bra. It zips down and then it opens. You also zip it up to close it, so it's like nice and snug around my body, nice and snug around my boobs. This is the side view of my boobs. They used to be like super huge, like maybe around here. Okay, so yeah, this is how I look now. I am pretty happy with the results. Yeah, I just can't wait to see the final results, because we're still in the healing stage. So they haven't taken the original shape that I'll have for the rest of my life. So we're still healing, and after a couple of months then it will take its original shape. But I have to wear this bra for maybe a period of 3 months or even more than that, so that it sustains the shape and doesn't like follow gravity or anything like that. So if you guys have any questions about my surgery, please just drop them in the comment section below, and I am here for you guys. Comments or anything that you'd like to find out. I'll probably put my surgeon's details in the description box, so you guys can just call them and just find out for yourself if you are planning to have a surgery. So they do a lot of things, from liposuction, tummy tucks, butt lifts, the works, guys. So if you are interested in any of those, just give them a call and just book your consultation appointment, and hopefully things go well for you too if you are planning on going for surgery. Thank you for watching once again. Bye.